Central High School getting set for District 3 Girls Championship Basketball. The Oak Ridge High School Lady Wildcats taking on their old nemesis, the Lady Cougars of Campbell County. Lady Wildcats and Campbell County have played together in a district championship game on 10 different occasions, and they're going to play again. It's always a great matchup when the Lady Wildcats take on Campbell County, but this is for the district championship, and this game is to see who will play William Blount in the first round of the playoff. The winner of the ball game will take on the William Blount Lady Governors, who just really got annihilated today by the Lady Rebels of Maryville. The loser of the championship game will take on the Maryville Rebels. We know the Lady Wildcats will be hosting on Friday, hopefully against William Blount, because that would mean they are going to be champions of the District 3. Let's go to Shauna Hayes. Shauna, you got more information about this upcoming ball game. We're still watching the consolation game right now between Carnes and Halls, and right now it's a 58-51 lead for the Lady Red Devils. It's kind of surprising to me, but Shauna, you got more information about this ball game.
Yep, thanks, David. For the 9th year in a row, the Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats have advanced to the District 3 Tournament Finals, and their opponent tonight isn't a stranger to this game either. Over the years, the Lady Wildcats have, for the most part, been the team to beat at the district tournament. Oak Ridge is playing in their 39th championship game since 1980. Oak Ridge has dominated the titles to having won 30 district championships. The next closest on the list is Powell with 6, and Campbell County has been to the championship game 11 times, and 10 times the opponent has been the Lady Wildcats. Oak Ridge has won 9 of the 10 championship games. Campbell County's only district win over Oak Ridge came in 1991 game. Oak Ridge has beaten the Lady Cougars in the title game in 1984, 87, 89, 98, 2003, 2010, 2016, 2018, and 2019. Campbell County's only other district title came in 2012 when they beat Anderson County for their second tournament championship. Oak Ridge has won 8 straight district tournament titles under head coach Paige Taylor, with the Lady Wildcats defeating Carnes last year for the championship. The 8 straight titles equals the longest streak of titles won by Oak Ridge. They also won 8 straight between 1983 and 1990. The record is 9 straight, which can be equaled tonight with a win. The Lady Wildcats, under legendary head coach Jill Prudham, won 9 straight from 1996 to 2004. Since the series began in 1975, Campbell County and Oak Ridge have met 28 previous times in the postseason, which is more than any other opponent for the Lady Wildcats. The Lady Wildcats have totally dominated the Lady Cougars, going 27-1 in tournament games. Oak Ridge is 22-1 in district tournament games and 5-0 in region games. 2 of those 5 region games were in the region finals. This season, the Lady Wildcats swept the Cougars, with Oak Ridge winning 66-53 in Campbell County, led by Anaya Porter's 23 points. In the second game played in Oak Ridge on February 2nd, the Lady Wildcats won 61-32. Anaya Porter led the way that night as well with 17 points, followed by Zayana Stewart, 16. Jenna Johnson and Zanaya Pippins also were in double figures for the Lady Wildcats. Oak Ridge has won 13 straight games over the Lady Cougars, and the series stands at 109 wins for Oak Ridge and 18 wins for Campbell County. The 109 wins are the most against any opponent, and the 18 losses are the most to any opponent. Powell has also beaten Oak Ridge 18 times to share that record. The Lady Wildcats reached this game by defeating Halls 72-31 in the semifinals played on Thursday. Campbell County defeated Central 65-47 and Carnes 62-45. Oak Ridge only had to play 1 game because of the regular season title earned them a bye in the first round. With their victories on Thursday, Oak Ridge and Campbell County have earned themselves a home region tournament game on Friday. The winner of tonight's game will play William Blount. Bearden and Farragut are also playing for District 4 championship here in a few minutes too. Farragut and Bearden will host Carnes and Halls, who have also qualified for the region. The region semifinals will be played at home floor of the district champions, which will either be Bearden or Farragut. The Oak Ridge boys will be in action tomorrow night at 7:30, which will also be for the District 3 title. The Oak Ridge reached the finals with their 46-point win over Central on Friday. Powell defeated last year's district champion Carnes in their semifinal game at 58-56 in overtime. Powell also had to beat Campbell County in an opening round game. It will be the fourth time the two teams have played in the Oak Ridge district finals. In the district finals. Oak Ridge is 3-1 against Powell in tournament games. Oak Ridge swept Powell during the season, winning 85-73 at Powell and 69-52 at Oak Ridge. We will broadcast tomorrow's game on FM 92.7 tomorrow as well. Our sponsors for tonight's game is once again Doris and Dennis Johnson. We thank them again for paying our rights fee to allow us to stream tonight's game on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. We thank them for their support of our community service. In addition to the Johnsons' donation, this game is also sponsored in part by the Fox Insurance Group, Jamie Brooks for Anderson County Chancellor, the Oak Ridge Utility District, Washboard Wash and Fold, the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, 10 Bank of Oak Ridge, Main Streets Law, Laura Lynn Green with State Farm, and Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty. We are on FM 92.7, PrepRadio.com, and Oak Ridge School Television Channel 1082, and streaming both games live on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. It's time for a break, and we'll be back to the District 3 tournament at Central for the Girls District 3 Championship game in 3 minutes.
Thanks a lot. We are live back here at Central High School getting set for District 3 championship action. The Lady Wildcats of Oak Ridge taking on the Lady Cougars of Campbell County. And I was talking right before, and Shauna talked about it. This will be the, I think, 11th time that we've played Campbell County in the district championship game. Lady Wildcats are 9-1 in the previous championship ball games. The only loss came in 1991, a long time ago, but Campbell County has given us fits over the years, and I wouldn't expect the game that we've had, the last two games we played them, Lady Wildcats have won by 10 plus points, and almost 20 the second time around. I wouldn't expect that in the championship ball game.
No, probably not. Both these teams have really improved, especially the Wildcats. I mean, this is not even the same team I saw when they played Powell back early in the year. You know, the third game of the year is the first time I got to actually visually see them myself, and you know, they struggled and came back and won that game, and they're such a great scrapping team, David. I seriously think if they focused on preparing themselves for this game and the games to come, we're going to go a long way in this tournament.
The winner of this game will take on the William Blount Lady Governors, who just got really beaten badly today by the Marable Lady Rebels, and surprisingly, shockingly so. Final score of the ball game, 51-19 was the final score. So the winner of this game will play William Blount. The loser of this game will play the Marable Lady Rebels. And obviously, I don't know what happened to William Blount. I don't know what the situation with them, but obviously they didn't play well. Mike, you were here the other night. Tomorrow the boys are in the district championship game as well. They'll be taking on the Powell Panthers, which in itself was a surprise to me because I thought it would be Carnes.
I did too. That does surprise me. That's the thing about a tournament. You know, you never know how it's going to go for you when you get there. If your shots are going to fall, if your defense is going to lapse or whatever the reason, and you know, things don't go your way and you lose. It happens. That's why they make these playoffs. That's why these playoff games are so important. You have to win to keep the better seeds especially. And that's why I'm hoping, tonight the Lady Wildcats can come out a victor over the Campbell County Lady Cougars. This is going to be a tough basketball game. But I really like the way the Lady Wildcats have been driving on these other teams, really penetrating hard, really pushing the other team to play really hard defense. And on the defensive end, the ladies have been rebounding exceptionally well, especially Jenna Johnson. She's one of the best rebounders in this league, without a doubt. Funny
story, Mike. Right before the game, the officials came up here, and Justin Bidito, he's I guess the head official of them. He said, "Don't say anything bad about us tonight." And I said back to him, "No, I'm not going to do that." And he said, "What has changed since the last game you did?"
He knows you as well as I do.
Yeah, that's kind of funny, I thought.
Yeah, it is kind of funny.
He's a good official. The fact that he obviously is listening to our broadcast, or somebody's telling him about some of the things we say. But unfortunately, we got a young crew besides him. So hopefully that won't be a factor. Hopefully they'll just allow them to play, and that's the way championship games. Let the officials just be kind of in the background and let the players win the championship.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, last week they were, especially in that boys game, it got pretty dicey at times. There was really some hard fouls in that game they let go, and there was one right down here in the corner I won't forget for a long time. Ray just got mugged. They never even blew the whistle, and then the off official actually blew it and called walking on Ray. I mean, I went into shock over that call.
So we're a few minutes away here. Mike, I appreciate your analysis here. We'll bring Mark Hasty in here in a moment. We'll take a break here. We'll send it back to Brian Bennett. This is the District 3 Girls Championship game. The Lady Wildcats winning their first ball game with ease over the Halls Lady Red Devils, who just beat Carnes in a ball game played here just a few moments ago. We are live on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, prepradio.com, Oak Ridge Schools Television Channel 1082. We're also streaming this game live on our YouTube channel. And we had the donation once again from Doris and Dennis Johnson. They are the ones who paid the TSSAA rights fee. And if not for them, we would not be on YouTube tonight. We're going to take a break here, send it back to Brian. It's Oak Ridge and Campbell County District 3 Championship game. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the tip-off. It's Oak Ridge and Campbell County. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Welcome back, David Clary, along with Mark and Shauna Hayes. We got Ethan Eubanks, TJ Hibben, Ben George is with us, along with Mike Sheehan, and Nicholas L. Ray Suttles is also in the house here. Got a full crew here, Mark, getting ready for this ball game, District 3 championship game. I've mentioned this several times. Lady Wildcats and Lady Cougars have played many times in the championship game. The first game was all the way back in 1984, and you remember that. You know, that team, that's when you were in school. Regina Kirk was the most valuable player. The only time that Campbell County has ever beaten us in the previous 10 was in 1991. Lady Wildcats beat them in 1984, 1987, 1989, 98, 2003, 2010, 2016, 18, and 19. And you'll remember all these most valuable players: Regina Kirk, Nancy Smith, Cynthia Dunnigan, Jennifer Wilson, Brittany Frazier, Jasmine Hazard, and Jada Gwynn 3 times.
Yeah. Just the history that the Lady Wildcats have on the basketball court is just phenomenal, David. Just I would say second to none around here.
We're about to have the tip-off of the championship ball game. Mark, do you have the starting lineups?
Yes, I do. Starting for the Cougars, they're going to come out with number 10. That's Bella Lester, followed by number 15, Carly Kitts. Also number 23, Jaden Kitts. Number 32, Lacey Pemberton. And number 33, Sailor Hutchinson. Start for the Lady Wildcats. They'll come out with their regular 5. That'll be number 5, Zayana Stewart, followed by number 10, Ayana Porter. Number 11, Lindsay Cleveland. Number 12, Ulisha Mitchell. And number 34, Jenna Johnson.
They're about to do the starting lineups. The Lady Wildcats will be the home team. as we got a lot of Campbell County fans here, a lot more, and that's not a surprise. Unfortunately, as good as our girls basketball team is, a lot of people elect to stay at home, but Campbell County has brought the entire county down here for this championship game.
Yeah, Sean and I were eating at the Chop House before this game over here in Fountain City, and there were several Campbell County fans, and including at least one cheerleader there as well. So, yeah, I fully suspect they've come in numbers.
Lady Wildcats are trying to win their 31st district championship as the starting lineups are being introduced by the very loud public address announcer. I want to apologize once again. This is not the best angle. If you're watching us on the YouTube stream, it is not the best angle, but unfortunately, this is where they put us. You remember last year, Pal put us in the corner as well. I guess we've been bad or something.
Yeah, that's. I think the referees kind of vote, and this is where they put you, David.
Yeah, most definitely, probably so, as we're about to get set. The Wildcats of Oak Ridge and the Lady Cougars of Campbell County. Campbell County wearing their black jerseys with orange and blue trim. The Lady Wildcats in their home whites and cardinal. Here they come to jump, and we're about to get this District 3 championship ball game underway. We've played them, really, this will be the third time in about less than a month that we've played them. Lady Wildcats have won the first two, but nothing is a given in district championship type ball games, district tournament or postseason for that matter, as Justin Didito, the official, is about to step in, and we're about to have basketball for you from Central High School. Jenna Johnson to jump, ball controlled by Oak Ridge, and we are underway here at Central High School. Ayana Porter, the junior point guard, with the basketball at the top of the circle. They'll come out in the zone defense, no shock there. Oak Ridge basketball, Ulisha Mitchell works it into Zayana Stewart, who dribbles along the baseline, goes into Jenna Johnson for the shot, no good. Had a good look at it, wouldn't fall. Here comes Campbell County, and their fans are loud. I wish more Lady Wildcat fans had made the trip here. Unfortunately, they're probably all watching us on the YouTube stream. We might have to quit doing YouTube if we don't get fans to start coming out to the ball games. Here comes a near walk by the Lady Cougars. Oak Ridge's man-to-man is a very, very aggressive. Campbell County basketball, we're about 40 seconds into the ball game. We have no score. Driving the basketball, they're being very patient with it as they work the ball once again. Top of the circle. Now they dribble in against Ulisha. Nelia walk. They work the ball inside for a shot. No good. There is a travel called against Campbell County, and Oak Ridge will get it. The Cougar faithful not too happy about it.
No, they're not, and that happened. They called one of the two walks that time, and it was actually the official that was concerned about your rating of him.
Here come the Lady Wildcats down the floor. No score. Ulisha Mitchell, the freshman. It is loud in here, and it's primarily Campbell County. Here comes a near steal. It's going to be a jump ball. Big battle for it. She stepped out of bounds. It's going to be a travel. That's a good call. It was right on the baseline or the sideline there, and she was getting closer and closer to that line. She had the ball and she just kept moving. We couldn't reach in to tie her up. That's why they didn't call a jump.
Yeah, they had to call walking because they don't have a sign for crawling, because that's exactly what she was doing.
Here comes Ulisha Mitchell. She's tied a three. She's going to gun a shorter shot. No good. Rebound tracked down by Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats then turn the ball over. Lady Wildcats look a little bit out of control here. They get a shot off. Good. And it's pandemonium. It is so loud. I wish more Oak Ridge fans had come. It's embarrassing, actually. Lady Wildcat basketball in trouble. Ayana throws the ball away. Then Jenna steals it, goes in for a little three-footer off the glass, and ties the ball game. Oak Ridge fans make a little noise, and it's 2-2. Down the floor will come Campbell County. Moving left to right if you're listening to us on FM 92.7. Oak Ridge's press causing a little difficulty to the Lady Cougars. The pass is going to get down the floor. They get a three. Nope, she's not going to shoot it. She works the ball inside, drives in for the shot. Good. Campbell County leads. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Quickly across the way will come Ayana Porter. Lady Wildcats trailing it 4-2. Campbell County on defense here. Zayana Stewart cross court to Ulisha Mitchell. Fires a pass into Lindsay Cleveland to Zayana. Zayana double team, and she's fouled. Personal foul will be called against Campbell County right in front of Coach Kitts and the Campbell County bench. It is loud in here, Mark.
It is. It's actually kind of, from our vantage point, it's really hard to see who the foul is called on based on, giving it to the signal. As a nice three-pointer up and good by Ayana Porter.
Ayana gives Oak Ridge the lead, 5-4. her first three of the night. Down the floor will come Campbell County. Lady Wildcats still pressuring in the rear court. Campbell County gets the ball across the line. They'll drive in against Zay, cannot shoot. They shoot a three now. It's up. That's an air ball. Out of bounds. Campbell County had the ball, and what are they going to say? Justin is asking for help. It's going to be Oak Ridge basketball. I kind of agree with the Campbell County fans. It looked like it was last touched by Ayanna Porter.
Yeah, I believe the Campbell County player, she threw it behind her back off of Ayanna Porter there. So, unfortunately, a bad call for Campbell County.
Oak Ridge basketball. Wildcats throw a bad pass, but Ulysha's able to grab it. Ulisha Mitchell dribbles in, lost it, taken away by Campbell County. They're going to bring the ball down the floor, then Ayanna Porter steals it. Back the other way goes Oak Ridge. Ayanna dribbles, drives, waits, gives it out to Ulisha Mitchell, around for a three. No good. Rebound, Campbell County. Lady Cougar basketball. They come out of there with a basketball. It is physical already. Here come the Lady Cougars, Oak Ridge by one. 5-4, 4:35 to play in the first quarter. Things settle down. The Lady Wildcats with Lindsay Cleveland, Ayanna Porter, Jenna Johnson, Zayana Stewart, along with Ulisha Mitchell. Campbell County driving to the baseline, and a bumping foul is going to be called against Zayana Stewart. That'll be her first personal foul. Campbell County basketball. The way Campbell County has come out here, they're going to, exert a lot of effort and a lot of energy.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if this energy keeps the, nice inbound play by Campbell County. Shot no good, rebounded by Campbell County, up and good by number 23, Jaden Kitts.
Oak Ridge has got to do a better job on the glass. Oak Ridge trails. Wildcat basketball, Ulisha Mitchell with it, dribbles, finds Jenna in the paint. Jenna drives in, draws the foul, and the Campbell County fans didn't like it. It'll be Oak Ridge going to the free throw line. Not exactly sure what Campbell County thought about that as Jenna goes to the free throw line. Oak Ridge trails 6-5, 4:07 to play first quarter. The winner to play William Blunt. In the region game, Jenna's free throw is good. 3 points for her now, tie ball game. 6-6 to score. Back to the free throw line, Jenna Johnson. 60% free throw shooter on the year. Looks at her second toss. No good. Rebound, Ayanna Porter had it. Ripped out of her hands by Campbell County. We are tied. Here come the Lady Cougars down the floor. In the rear court, they'll get the ball across the line. Wildcats get back on defense here. Wildcats got to guard aggressively. Campbell County came ready to play, that's for sure. There's going to be an offensive player control foul against Campbell County. It's hard to read their jerseys, is it not, Mark?
It really is, David.
6-6 to score, 3:49 to play first quarter. Lady Wildcats currently in a tie ball game. Here come the Lady Wildcats with it. Ayanna Porter with it to Ulisha Mitchell. Ulisha hand check, gives it out to Zayana Stewart against the zone, swings it over once again to Ayanna Porter. Ayanna stops outside the line, works the ball to Jenna. Lady Wildcats have got to have somebody move. It's going to be Oak Ridge to Zayana. She can take her person if she wants to. She's not. Trying to attack the zone. Over it goes to Ayanna. She dribbles in,
nice.
A little 12-footer. Good! Nice shot by Ayanna Porter. She's got 5, and the Lady Wildcats are back on top, 8-6. Here comes Campbell County against Oak Ridge's press once again. They've been able to get the ball across the line to this point. They're in trouble. They work the ball down the floor. They'll drive along the baseline and throw the ball out to the top. Free throw line jumper is up, off the rim, no good. Jenna's got the rebound. Jenna Johnson comes out of there with it. Jenna coming down the middle of the floor, now gives it out to Ulisha. The freshman drives in, cannot shoot, backs it up to Jenna Johnson. Jenna holds the ball, gives it out to Zayana, very aggressively being harassed. She'll still drive in. Oh, she's got to be fouled. Wow, I think the game plan is be physical against Zayana Stewart.
Yeah, I think it is. Sorry, I'm struggling to get the players that I don't know what's going on with the fouls. Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, as soon as Zayana gets the ball, boy, they are just all over her like a blanket.
And maybe that's caused her to miss because she's a 75% free throw shooter. Didn't look good on that one. Back to the free throw line she goes. Oak Ridge by 2, 8-6. 2 minutes, 41 seconds to play. Second toss, good. Oak Ridge by 3. Lady Cougar basketball. Oak Ridge sets up their press once again. We're on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. We've had no stoppage of play here in the first quarter. We're down to 2:38 to play. They work the ball across the way. Ball knocked out of bounds by Zayana Stewart. Really good turnout of fans. We're on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio, thanks to a donation from Doris and Dennis Johnson. Campbell County's is streaming their ball games, but they brought most of Campbell County with them. As the Lady Cougars will try to work the ball in, and they do. And it comes to Bella Lester. Lester is a junior player, works the ball, top of the circle, goes back door, works the ball, and throws the ball away. Intercepted by Jenna Johnson. Lady Wildcats coming down the floor. Jenna, coast to coast, drives in for the shot, no good. Tipped and rebounded by Jenna, saved by Porter, back up from 10, good! Ayana Porter's got the hot hand, and Coach Kitts calls the timeout. Lady Wildcats on top, 11-6, 2:11 to play in the first quarter, and we'll be back to Central High School in 30 seconds. Welcome back to Central High School. David Clary, Mark and Shauna Hayes, Ethan Eubanks, Mike Sheehan, along with Nicholas L. Ray Suttles, TJ Hibben, and Ben George. Lady Wildcats in the lead, 11-6, and Ayana has the hot hand early on, Mark Hayes.
Yeah, she's got 7 points, 2 of 2, well, actually 3 of 3 from the field.
And she gets a steal to Zayana Stewart. Lady Wildcats running the floor. Zayana turns, spins, drives, shoots, scores! Zayana Stewart has her third point, and the Lady Wildcats lead it 13-6. Oak Ridge's defense getting a turnover there. Here's a pass to the left corner. Campbell County basketball. They'll set it up top of the circle.
Big mismatch down there.
Minute 40 to play here in the first quarter. Lady Cougar basketball. They're going to drive in, kick it out for a three, on target, missed the rim, no good. Lindsay Cleveland has the rebound. Lindsay coming down the floor, fires a pass, taken away by Campbell County. Not enough mustard on it. Here comes the Lady Cougars down the floor, trailing 13-6. They throw the ball away. Intercepted by Zayana Stewart. Zayana coast to coast, left-handed off the glass, no good. Rebound Campbell County. Then a foul is going to be called against Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats getting turnovers. That time she just couldn't finish. We got a score from District 4 right now after one quarter. Farragut in the championship game leads Bearden 14-12. We'll keep up with that ball game as well as the Lady Cougars have the basketball coming down the floor. Lady Wildcats have Janaea Pippins in the ball game. They work the ball to the corner. Campbell County with it. Dribbling in, number 14, picked up her dribble, drives in, lost the ball for a second, saved on the floor by the Lady Cougars. Oak Ridge's defense is stifling right now. Here's another steal.
Oh.
What's he going to call? A foul on the floor, and I think they're going to call it on Lindsay.
That was good defense by the
That was great defense. Poor officiating. It'll be, I had to get one in there, Mark, as Campbell County will get the basketball.
I'm surprised it took so long, David.
Yeah, Coach Taylor is arguing with him. That was a bad call. It was really good defense by Lindsay Cleveland.
It really was. She just jumped right in front of the offensive player to get the ball away from her, and very little contact.
Campbell County basketball, 13-6, Lady Wildcats in the lead. Nice move by the Lady Cougars. Shot is good. Nice play. Oak Ridge down the floor, Ayana Porter. Lady Wildcats running. Ayana with it outside the line, lobs the ball left side to Janaea Pippins. Janaea going a little too fast, lost the ball. Went into the teeth of the defense, did the freshman, and here comes Campbell County with a chance to cut into the lead further. 13-8, Lady Wildcats. Campbell County, that's a 5-second call. You got to count it. 5 seconds. Oh, that's terrible officiating. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Campbell County. They get a shot on its way, no good. They get the rebound, they kick it out of bounds. Justin makes the right call. Two good officials. Well, actually, one good official. He made the good call. They should have called.
Yeah,
they should have called 5 seconds. So.
Oh yeah, definitely, or 10 or 15 maybe.
Lady Wildcats a little bit rattled, I think, and here's Janaea for sure is as she turns the ball over. Good call by the official there. Janaea
Great play, too.
Yeah, it really was. But, I mean, the freshmen are a little bit intimidated, I think, by this crowd, I think, as Campbell County will substitute. 1.9 second to play. And in the quarter, Oak Ridge in the lead, 13-8. Can't get much done. They get the ball in. Here's a three. Hits the rim, but no good. We have played one quarter basketball. The District 3 girls championship game. Lady Wildcats on top, 13-8. We'll be back to Central High School in 60 seconds. Welcome back once again to Central High School, the District 3 girls championship ball game. Lady Wildcats on top, 13-8. Campbell County with the basketball as we start playing the second quarter. Oak Ridge comes out with Janaea Pippins, Ayana Porter, and there's going to be a foul against Janaea. First foul called here in the second quarter. 7:48 to play. 13-8, the Lady Wildcats by 5. It'll be Campbell County basketball side court. Oak Ridge playing with, right now, let's see, Ayana Porter, Janaea Pippins, along with Lindsay Cleveland, Zayana Stewart, and Jenna Johnson. Speaking of Johnsons, we appreciate Doris and Dennis Johnson for sponsoring our ball game as Campbell County gets a shot up, no good. Rebound, Janaea. Good board for the freshman. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. 13-8 the score, Lady Wildcats. Janaea to the hole, what a play! Janaea Pippins, her first 2 points, and the Lady Wildcat lead is 7 once again. Great drive there by the freshman. Yeah, but she's got to hold on to it. The Wildcats do hold it. The ball's loose on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. The alternate possession arrow to the Lady Wildcats. Oak Ridge in the lead, 15-8. I don't like it as an Oak Ridge fan, but I like the way Campbell County's come out aggressive towards Oak Ridge.
Oh yeah, they have an attitude that they absolutely do not want to get beat, and so they're bringing all the guns that they have, David.
They are a top 10 team. They're number 8 in the state. Is Oak Ridge Jenna Johnson, 12-8, 6-footer, no good. Kind of rushed it. It was a good look at it. It was a good ball move at that time by the Lady Wildcats, but they didn't get the shot to fall.
It really was. I mean, they went inside and outside, David, and unfortunately, Jenna Johnson just couldn't get the ball to fall for her.
Campbell County with the basketball, driving in, handing it off inside. Here's a layup. Missed it. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Jenna Johnson with it. Here come the Lady Wildcats. Jenna dribbles left. Gives it out to Zay. Zay drives the baseline, kicks it out. Ayana for 3. Oh, no, wow. She missed it. Zay's got the rebound, though. Zayana Stewart with the basketball. Lady Wildcats dribbling in, kicked away. It's going to be a foul called against Campbell County. Foul called against the Lady Cougars will be their first. 15-8 Lady Wildcats. 6 minutes, 26 seconds to play in the first half. Lady Wildcats in the lead. Oak Ridge basketball. Wildcats work the ball in. Janaea Pippins to Ayana Porter, right in front of Coach Kitts and the Campbell County bench. Backs up to the big court circle against the zone. Works the ball to Janaea Pippins. Janaea dribbles left, gives it out to Lindsay Cleveland. Cleveland lobs it into Jenna. Looks for somebody to go back door, lost the ball. Then Campbell County has trouble with it. Picked up in the rear court. Lady Wildcats a little nervous, you can tell.
Yeah, Campbell County just absolutely surrounded Jenna Johnson as soon as she got the ball there in the paint.
Lady Cougar basketball, they trail by 7. 6 minutes, 55 5 minutes, 53 seconds to play. It's really hard to see the clock here. As you haven't noticed during the course of this tournament, we've had trouble seeing it, honestly. Campbell County thought about shooting a three. They dribble in. No place to go. She's in trouble. Backs it up. Now they drive in. Ball deflected. Saved on the floor by Campbell County's number one. They work the ball down the baseline. Fling the ball for a three. She won't take the shot. Drives in for the shot. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Good, great box out there by Ayana Stewart, and the rebound goes to Jenna. Here's Ayana Porter driving along the baseline. Slings it out to Lindsay. Around the left side, Jenna Johnson for three. Good! 3-point bombs away! Jenna Johnson, and the Lady Wildcat lead is 10. 18-8 the score. District 3 championship ball game from Central High School. Here comes Campbell County down the floor. Lady Cougar basketball, number one with the basketball. Dribbles left, almost a steal by Ayana Porter. Works the dribble at the midcourt side. Dribbling, looks like she's got something on her nose. Maybe she's nosebleeder right now as number 23 for them, that's Jaden Kitts. They work the ball in, there's a steal by Jenna Johnson. Coast to coast goes the junior, she lays it in, and she scores! And Coach Kitts will call a timeout. It's pandemonium on the Oak Ridge side. The Lady Wildcats lead it 20-8, and we'll be back to Central High School in the District 3 championship ball game in 60 seconds. Lady Wildcats on top 20-8 as we broadcast the District 3 girls championship ball game. All of a sudden the Lady Wildcats, a little bit of a push, have gotten the lead up to its biggest mark, now 12 points.
Yeah, and Jenna Johnson having one heck of a game, David, already with 8 points. Ayana Porter has 7.
Here come the Lady Cougars down the floor, all the way in the top of the circle. Campbell County drives in, shot, no good. Jenna Johnson on the rebound. Ayana Porter, she's not the biggest, but she affected that shot as the Lady Wildcats bring the ball down the floor. Coach Kitts wanted an offensive foul as Jenna Johnson drives in, left-handed off the glass. Good! Jenna Johnson scores, she's got 10. Lady Wildcats on top 22-8. Here comes Campbell County down the floor. They'll drive in, they'll throw the ball away, intercepted by Ayana Porter. Here come the Lady Wildcats back the other way. Oak Ridge in the lead, 22-8. It's the defense as Ayana dribbles in. Now dribbles out, lobs it into Jenna. She drives in and scores! Great pass, Ayana Porter, and the Lady Wildcats now lead it 24-8.
Jenna Johnson with 12 points in the ball game, David. You know, between her and Ayana Porter, they have 19 of our 24 points.
Here's another steal. Here comes Jenna Johnson. Jenna dribbles, kicks the ball. Oh no, Ayana Porter for three. It's no good. Misfired on that one. She's missed 2. It's unbelievable. Here comes, just kidding, she hits about all of them. Here comes Campbell County. They'll drive in, shot, no good! Point blank miss. Oak Ridge is so tenacious on defense, it causes them to rush too much.
Yeah, and they're starting to get deflated, David. You can already tell. I mean, missing a shot like that, she just kind of hung her head after it did not get over the rim.
Janaea Pippins around the left side. Ayana, she shoots a three. Shooters, gotta shoot. She missed that one. Rebounded by Campbell County. Here come the Lady Cougars. They'll work the ball, top of the circle. 24-8, Lady Wildcats in the lead. Here's a long three by the Cougars. It's good! 3-point shot, Campbell County. 24-11, and Coach Taylor has called a timeout. 2 minutes, 39 seconds to play. We're in the first quarter. Lady Wildcats up 24-11. District 3 championship game. The winner to play William Blunt. 7 o'clock on Friday. We'll be back to Central High School in 30 seconds. Welcome back once again to the District 3 basketball tournament. Tomorrow we'll be right back here. The boys are also in the district championship game as they take on the Powell Panthers. Lady Wildcats in the lead by 13, 24-11, 2:38 to play here in the first half. Lady Wildcats facing a zone once again. Lady Wildcats have gotten a lot off their defense as Ayana double team, has trouble with it, grabs it, dribbles in, penetrates left. Ulisha Mitchell, three-pointer, no good. Lady Wildcats can't get the board. Here they come down the floor, got to get back on defense. Lady Cougar up nearly a carry. They work the ball inside. They'll drive in, bounce pass, layup blocked. Rebound, Campbell County. Another three. That's an air ball. Jenna Johnson saves it in to Ayana Porter. Here come the Lady Wildcats down the floor. 2 minutes to play, leading 24-11. Lady Wildcats, left side, not a good pass. The ball goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Janaea Pippins. It'll be Campbell County basketball. Lady Wildcats, Campbell County rushing the Lady Wildcats as well with their defense.
Yeah, but I can tell some of the Lady Cougars, David, they're quite winded out there.
Well, that's the whole idea. Hopefully by the second half, as Campbell County turns the ball over. What's the call? It's a jump ball, the alternate possession arrow to Campbell County. Lady Wildcats put a trap on. Almost got it. Good defense by Oak Ridge. Lindsey Cleveland's in the ballgame. Ulisha Mitchell, Janaea Pippins, along with Ayana Porter and Jenna Johnson. 24-11 the score. Lady Wildcats defending. Campbell County drives in, throws the ball down on the block, turning, spinning, wanting to shoot. Foul call against Ayana Porter. Not bad defense. You can see Coach Taylor and Justin Didito having words. We got two really good officials, or one good really official and a very young crew down here doing their best they can under the circumstances. Campbell County goes to the free throw line. Good.
That's the first point for Bella Lester for the Lady Cougars. David, 1 of 1 from the line. Second shot up and good.
Oak Ridge basketball leading 24-13. Minute 29 to play. Trying to close out the half strong. Oak Ridge has made a few mistakes here. Here's Jenna dribbling, throws the ball away. Another mistake. The Wildcats trying to force the ball inside. Almost an offensive foul there. Campbell County ball. They lob the ball in. They've got a free lane. There's a three-pointer. It's wide open. No good. Rebound. Lady Wildcats. And they call it jump ball. Alternate possession arrow to Oak Ridge. Coach Taylor not too happy about that call. He was a little quick on the whistle there.
Yeah, that ball wasn't held long enough to be a jump ball, in my opinion, David.
Minute to play here, 24-13. Low-scoring game here from the district championship ball game. We expected as much. Campbell County's a good ball team. They're number 8 in the state. Lady Wildcat basketball, Ulisha, she's in trouble here. Throws the ball and knocked out of bounds by Campbell County. You can tell sometimes, although they've played a full season, you can tell sometimes the freshmen are still freshmen, and especially as loud as Campbell County's crowd is.
Yeah, they're not used to crowds, quite this
rowdy.
Yeah, rowdy is a great word for it, David. But, Oak Ridge now getting Zayana Stewart back in the game after a nice break.
Ayana Porter dribbling right in front of Coach Kitts. Gives the ball to Lindsey Cleveland. Lady Wildcat, she got fouled, no call. Jenna's got the ball dribbling in. Jenna Johnson holds it to Ayana Porter. Splits the defense, goes to the hole, shot blocked, but Janaea has the ball right back. Janaea Pippins in a lot of trouble. Holds it, lost it, grabbed it. What's the call? Jump ball. Surprised Coach Taylor didn't use one of her timeouts to save possession. I guess wanted to save them down to 19 seconds to play. That trap was fantastic by Campbell County.
Yeah, it really was. Lady Wildcats need to be cautious of those corners because the Lady Cougars really love to trap them down there.
19 seconds to play. 24-13, Lady Wildcats by 11. Campbell County playing for the final shot. They might get it right easily. They're going to drive left, kick it in the corner. That is a wide open three. She didn't take it. Drives left, fires the ball inside. They'll drive in for a layup. Blocked by Jenna. Foul called against Jenna Johnson. Going to send Campbell County to the free throw line. It's a good call. There's a lot of contact there.
Yeah, I cannot disagree with that call. Jenna quite physical on that block attempt.
Campbell County to the free throw line twice. First one's good. Bella Lester now with 3 points. 10-point lead for the Lady Wildcats. Campbell County back to the free throw line. We knew it was going to be a close one. Campbell County's number 8 in the state. That one's going to be off the mark. No good. Rebounded by Lindsay. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Here's Ayana Porter. Ayana Porter trapped. Can't get a shot off as the first half comes to a close. Lady Wildcats head to the dressing room. 24-14. You can see the Campbell County fans on their feet clapping their Lady Cougars. Maybe a moral victory because in previous games, Lady Wildcats have jumped out to big leads, but Campbell County playing some really, really good basketball.
Yeah, they are, David. And Lady Wildcats kind of hit a lull there in the second quarter, even though they were able to outscore the Lady Cougars 11-6.
The second break here. We are live at the District 3 basketball tournament. Lady Wildcats will be playing the winner, or whoever wins this game will play the William Blount Lady Governors, who got beat by Marable, and we'll go all the way through that. Marable really just took it and just destroyed the Lady Governors tonight. We'll talk about that. We'll look at Mark's stats, and we'll talk about the boys game, which will be tomorrow here at Central High School, the district championship game against the Powell Panthers. We are live on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, prepradio.com, and streaming live on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. We'll be back with a look at the stats in 3 minutes.
Mark A's back here at Central High School, where Lady Wildcats lead 24-14 at the half. Looking at the statistics for Oak Ridge first, they're led by Jenna Johnson, who has 12 points for Lady Wildcats. She's 5 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Ayana Porter has added 7 points for the Lady Wildcats. She's 3 of 7 from the field. 3 points for Zayana Stewart, 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Rounding out the scoring for the Lady Wildcats is Janaea Pippins. She has 2 points. She's 1 of 1 from the field. As a team, the Lady Wildcats are 10 of 21 from the field. They're 8 of 14 in twos, 2 of 7 in threes, and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Now looking at the Lady Cougars, they're led in scoring by number 15, Carly Kitt. She has 5. She's 2 of 5 from the field, 4 points added by Jaden Kitts. She's 2 of 2 from the field, 3 points added by Bella Lester. She's 3 of 4 from the free throw line, and Lacey Pemberton rounds out the scoring for Lady Cougars. She has 2. She's 1 of 6 from the field. As a team, Lady Cougars are 5 of 20 from the field. They're 4 of 14 in twos, 1 of 6 in threes, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Lady Wildcats led at the end of the first quarter, 13-8, and then outscored the Lady Cougars 11-6 in the second quarter to take a 10-point lead, where the Lady Wildcats lead 24-14 at the half. David?
Thanks a lot, Mark. As I mentioned, the Lady Wildcats, well, whoever wins the district championship will be playing at home on Friday night against the William Blount Lady Governors. They lost tonight to Marable. The loser of this game will play Marable. Right now, going on over at Marable High School is the District 4 championship game between the Bearden Bulldogs and the Farragut Admirals, and they're under 20 points, both of them, in the first half at halftime. So I think Farragut's on top by 2 going into that one. The winner of the championship over there, either Bearden or Farragut, will take on Carnes, who lost tonight to Halls in the game right before us. So all I know is the Lady Wildcats will be at home on Friday night, 7 o'clock, against either against William Blount or Marable, depending on whether they win or not. Even if they were to lose this ball game, they're going to be at home on Friday night. Tomorrow night, the boys will be in action. They'll be taking on the Powell Panthers. Mike, the Wildcats and Powell Panthers in a big ball game tomorrow.
Oh, that ought to be a great matchup, David. You know, Powell always tough with us. And, you know, we want to keep winning. So we're going to really have to play hard and focus on what we're doing and hopefully rebound and play defense like they've been playing.
Let's go down to Ben George. He's got Coach Todd Wright.
David, here with Oak Ridge assistant Todd Wright. And Coach, in particular, this has been a really good first half for your team, but in particular, Jenna Johnson has gone off this first half. How do you tell her to keep on going in the second half?
Yeah, she's got to keep playing the way she is. She's done a lot of really good things for us, rebounding the ball, scoring around the basket, even hit a three-pointer. We just got to calm down a little bit. The game's pretty exciting, a lot of intensity. We just got to stay within ourselves, stay calm, and, keep running offense and keep guarding the way that we're guarding. I mean, we only gave up 14 points, so we just got to keep it going.
Yeah, and to feed off of what you just said, this crowd is pretty electric here in the district championship. So just how can your team be able to, as you just mentioned, slow down the pace and calm down?
Yeah, we got to realize that what we're doing is in between those 4 lines. We can't worry about everything going on outside. And, we just got to play our game. We know if we play our game, we're the better basketball team. But when we let our emotions get us and let the emotions of the game get to us, we do kind of back up a little bit. So, but I like our chances in the second half.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks a lot, Ben. We appreciate that. We had a little bit of a technical issue. We'll get that taken care of. Halftime score, Lady Wildcats on top by 10, 24-14. We'll be back for the second half in 90 seconds. Welcome back to the District 3 Championship Girls game. Lady Wildcats on top, 24-14. Lady Wildcats kind of struggled a bit down the stretch in the second quarter, but still have the lead by 10. The basketball will come Ayana Porter. The zone has been very effective. Campbell County's defense has been phenomenal. Oakridge works it into Zayana Stewart. Shot is no good, but she does draw the foul. That's what they need to do. They just need to get the ball inside to their post players. They had a really good look at it, and Zayana will go to the free throw line. Lady Wildcats by 10, 24-14, 7:50 to play. District 3 championship game from Central High School. Zayana Stewart to the free throw line. She'll have 2 shots. Fouled in the act of shooting. First shot is good. Zayana has 4 points in the game. She is 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Actually, 2 of 3 from the line. As she goes back to the free throw line, 25-14. Toss, no good. Rebound, Campbell County. The Wildcats could have trapped her in there. Lindsay's just going to stay on. Number 23, Jaden Kitts, holds the ball, swings it out to the top of the circle. Lady Wildcat defense was very, very good for the most part in the first half of the ball game. So was Campbell County's. Both teams playing really good basketball. Campbell County trying to solve Oak Ridge's defense here as they work the ball in, bounce pass out to the top. Free throw line. They had a 3 if they wanted it. They will not. They'll dribble in to the free throw line. Still dribbling. Throws up not a great pass. They're going to drive in. It's a mismatch. She throws up a horrible shot, but they get the rebound again, and a foul is going to be called. Foul called against Oak Ridge. They have a mismatch down low. It looked like Ayana and Lindsay were trying to guard the much taller player that's going to send Campbell County to the free throw line.
To the line will go Lacey Pemberton, David. She has 2 points for the Lady Cougars, and this will be her first attempt from the free throw line.
The Wildcats have got to do a better job on the glass. That free throw rattles in good. It is a 10-point game. Lady Wildcats in the lead, 25-15. 7:13 to play third quarter. Second toss, no good. Long rebound. Zayana Stewart had it. Campbell County then grabs it. Then the ball is loose on the floor. It's going to be Oak Ridge coming out of there with it. Ayana Porter somehow. Ayana pushes it up to Elisha Mitchell through a bad pass. It's intercepted. Here comes Campbell County back the other way. Lady Wildcats, way too many turnovers. You got to credit Campbell County's defense. They have been tenacious.
Yeah, they really get back there. They're not going to give up any easy points for the Lady Wildcats on a turnover.
Campbell County basketball. They trail by 10. 8 if she goes in and scores here. She does not. Missed rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. The alternate possession arrow to Campbell County. Lady Wildcats have got to be a little bit more aggressive on the glass. I mean, that has been a problem, I think, actually in this game. Campbell County does have a height advantage for sure. As the Lady Cougars will try to work the ball in, then it comes. They're going to drive in, turn, spin, shoot, no good. Ayana Porter on the rebound. Lady Wildcats down the floor. Ayana, coast to coast, waits. Gives it up to her teammate, Jenna Johnson,
Nice.
to Elisha Mitchell. Boy, they need this 3, no good. Rebounds Ayana Stewart. Dribbles, finds Lindsay Cleveland free for the shot, no good. Jenna with another rebound. Ayana Porter for 3, no good. Lady Wildcats can't find their range here. A lot of missed shots in this one. Lady Wildcats settling actually for long range shots. Here's Campbell County. They can cut the lead again.
Yeah, the Lady Wildcats kind of rushed those shots too, in my opinion, David.
Here comes a near steal by Lindsay Cleveland. I think for the first time in a while, actually, the other team and maybe the other team's fans have kind of rattled the Lady Wildcats a bit. This defense has been really, really good for the Lady Cougars. 25-15 to score. Campbell County down by 10. 5:50 to play. With the basketball will come the Lady Cougars wanting to drive in. Wildcat defense has been pretty good themselves as they get a shot up. Good. It's an 8-point game. Lady Wildcats have got to hit some shots. Ayana Porter kicks the ball left side. Driving with it will come Elisha Mitchell for the shot. Good. Freshman got a baseline drive, and it's back to a 10-point game.
Elisha now with her first 2 points there. That's an exceptional drive she had on the left baseline.
Campbell County drives in. Shot no good. Campbell County on the rebound. What's the call? A warning on the coach. A warning on Campbell County sideline. Stop play there when the action was still going on. I don't know what Coach Kitts said, but got the attention of the young official. Interesting enough, just stopped play right there.
Yeah, at least he didn't run halfway onto the court calling timeout.
Well, that's true. Campbell County basketball, trailing by 10, 27-17. They work the ball in. Lady Wildcats have done a really good job with their traps. Campbell County ball. Let's see if they drive one-on-one on the baseline. Nope. They're going to come all the way across court with a high pass. 5 minutes to play here. Lady Cougars got to play some defense. Lady Wildcats almost with a steal. Ayana's got it. Ayana Porter in the rear court, and she's fouled. Oh, I got that. Yeah. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball, 27-17, 4:48 to play. Lady Wildcats have been kind of clicking in their games leading up to this game, but Campbell County showing why they're the number 8 team in the state tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they are quite a force tonight, David. Even though Lady Wildcats have a 10-point lead, I mean, it's not an easy 10 points by any stretch of the imagination.
Lady Wildcats trying to solve the zone here. Ayana Porter, of course the Lady Wildcats not hitting shots. As Ayana backs up to the big court circle, swings the ball to Ulisha Mitchell. Mitchell dribbles in, stripped of the ball, grabbed it, picked up on the floor by Ulisha Mitchell, throws the ball away again. Then a foul called. Freshman making a freshman mistake there. 4:23 to play third quarter. I'm kind of concerned about this game if you're an Oak Ridge fan, because Lady Wildcats have way too many turnovers.
Yeah, I agree with you, David. They seem quite uncomfortable with just the tenacity of the Lady Cougars defense. They're not used to this.
Here comes the Lady Cougars down the floor. They're going to drive in. Nope, she's not going to shoot. Backs it up once again. Lady Wildcats by 10. Campbell County with a basketball. Oak Ridge getting their shots to fall too, which is a little bit unusual. 5-second count is on number 23. That's Jaden Kitts, young player. They've got a young team as well. We're going to be dealing with them for several years to come. Little hand check there, nothing going on. Campbell County holding the ball. They get rid of it finally. And here comes number 12 driving in for the shot. Good, 8-point game. Lady Wildcats in the lead, 27-19. Oak Ridge struggling a bit. Here comes Ulisha Mitchell. She's about to be trapped. She has a lot of trouble with it. Fires a pass out to Ayana Porter, who just barely saves it. They are going after the freshman as Jenna Johnson's got it in the block. Goes to the left side, shoots, no good. Does draw the foul. They are going immediately after Oak Ridge's freshman, putting the trap on them, and they're struggling a bit, which we haven't seen them as Jenna goes to the free throw line.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Dave, they're going after everybody. I mean, they were on the freshman, but then as soon as Jenna Johnson, 3 defenders just converged on her as her first free throw is up and good. Her first point of the second half, she now has 13.
This is the District 3 championship ball game. Down to 3:25 to play in the third quarter. Lady Wildcats by 9, 28-19. Toss, good. Jenna's having a fine ball game. Here comes the Lady Cougars. We got to get Zayana Stewart more involved in the game.
Yeah, she only has 2 points. She ended the first half with 3. So most of her points, or half of her points, coming from the free throw line, David.
Campbell County, ball is knocked out of bounds. They say last touch by Lindsay Cleveland, right in front of Coach Kitts. 10-point Lady Wildcat lead, 29-19, 3:15 to play in this third quarter. Lady Cougar basketball, they work the ball in. Wildcats have got to play a little defense here. What is that girl doing? Running over the top of Lindsay Cleveland. Lady Wildcats, it's a physical ball game, and Campbell County always plays physical. That's their style, and Lady Wildcats are not used to that. Here's a steal by Ayana Porter, just a bad pass. Ayana's going to go coast to coast, has the ball as she goes up. They're going to call a blocking foul. They're going to say not a shooting violation. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Lady Wildcats by 10, 29. Just that is the low scoring. The 29 points is unbelievable. Not a shooting violation. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Lindsay Cleveland will work the ball in. Substitutions coming in. Some of the Cougar faithful not too happy with that call, but
yeah, Sarah Hutchinson for the Lady Cougars picked up her 3rd foul, David.
Ball is knocked out of bounds by Campbell County. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Like I said, we got to get Zayana Stewart more involved. Ayana has missed a few shots, but the Lady Wildcats worked the ball in. 2:55 to play third quarter, 29-19, Oak Ridge by 10. Their biggest lead, 15. Ayana about to be trapped. She's in trouble. Fires a pass out here to Zayana Stewart. Zayana dribbles out of trouble. Cannot penetrate. Wants to. Now goes in and then is fouled. Foul called against the Lady Cougars. Coach Kitts not too happy with it. It'll be not a shooting violation. Well, they're going to say it is a shooting violation, and she's going to go to the free throw line. Bearden on top of Farragut, 36-29 with 1:35 to play. Zayana knocks down the free throw. It's a 11-point game, 5 points for Zay. 30-19 the score. She is 3 of 5 from the free throw line. District 3 championship ball game on FM 92.7. Shot good. 12-point Lady Wildcat lead. Oak Ridge in the lead, 31-19. Here's Campbell County down the floor. Pass intercepted by Oak Ridge. On a deflection, Zayana Stewart to Lindsay Cleveland. Lindsay gives it off to Ayana Porter. Ayana dribbles left. There's Janaea Pippins. Janaea falls down. Lost her footing as she tried to make a cut along the baseline. Campbell County with it. Still in the rear court. Janaea don't commit a bad foul here. She works the ball in around the left side, drives in, kicks the ball to the corner. Campbell County lost the ball. Lewis on the floor. Oak Ridge, Zayana Stewart, and she's going to be called for a travel. It's a bad call. She wasn't even moving there.
No.
It's a young official. 2:06 to play third quarter. Ethan Eubanks doing the scoreboard. Looks excited. Got his
very
wisdom.
enthusiastically, I might add.
Well, he got his wisdom teeth out on Thursday, so he's probably in still a little bit of pain. Maybe he gained a little wisdom. I don't know. As here's the pass in. Campbell County dribbles in. Jenna's trying to block a shot. Good defense. Oh, what's the call? Somebody's going to be ejected. Somebody is being ejected from the gym. It's a Cougar guy. Campbell County fan ejected from the gym. I don't know what he said, but he's getting the escort out.
I doubt he whispered it.
Yeah, obviously not. 2 minutes to play third quarter. Oak Ridge by 12. Campbell County basketball. Oh, long three. No good. Not a great shot, but they've got the rebound. It was so bad. Campbell County sets it up once again. 1:52 to play. Third quarter, 31-19. Lady Wildcats in the lead. Campbell County basketball. They're going to dribble in. Oh, it's a nice move. Shot on its way. No good. Rebound, Janaea Pippins. Janaea coming down the floor. She's about to turn it over. She better be careful. Lost it, grabbed it. Lindsay Cleveland. Boy, it's big. It's a three-pointer. No good. And the rebound to Janaea. Janaea along the baseline. Slings the ball out to Cleveland. To Zayana Stewart. Zayana dribbles, drives, pulls up, shoots. She is fouled, and Zayana's going to shoot free throws. Big rebound by Janaea Pippins. Lady Wildcats, three-point shots. Oak Ridge to the free throw line with Zayana Stewart. Ben's trying his best to be a sideline reporter, but free throw, good. 32-19, Lady Wildcats in the lead. Mark?
Zayana with 7 points in the ball game so far, David. 5 of 7 from the free throw line, so she's earning her keep at the free throw line tonight. I mean, she has no fear going in there, and she'll just drive the lane, try to split the defenders, and pick up the foul.
Hits both free throws. Oak Ridge up by 14. The biggest lead, I think, was 15. Here comes Campbell County down the floor. They work the ball across the line. They'll drive in. Lady Cougar basketball. Oh, here's nearly another steal by Lindsay Cleveland. Knocks it out. I love Lindsay's hustle. I mean, she's all
great.
over.
That's a great effort that time, right there in front of the Campbell County bench. I mean, it's the right call, but credit Lindsay Cleveland with just a great defensive hustle over there.
Lady Cougar basketball. 1:13 to play in the third quarter. Ayana Porter just picks the pocket of that Lady Cougar. She'll bring the ball down the floor. Oak Ridge basketball. Oak Ridge will set up their offense. Here comes the trap on Ayana. The pass to Zayana Stewart to Janaea Pippins.
Nice.
To Jenna Johnson. Cannot shoot. Lost the ball. Picked up on the floor. It's going to be another jump ball. The alternate possession arrow this time to Oak Ridge. Campbell County is tenacious with their defense tonight.
Yeah, they're not going to let anything happen without, being involved somehow, David. I mean, nobody will get a free shot. Nobody gets a free layup. Nobody gets to accept the pass and not be defended.
53 seconds to play. Oak Ridge basketball. Third quarter action. Zay dribbling, kicks the ball around to Jenna Johnson. Jenna has a three, swings the ball. Oh, she's fouled. They're just so aggressive, and that's not a bad game plan against our girls. Our girls are really nice, sweet little girls, and Campbell County's rough. I mean, and that's a great game plan for them.
Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, they're going to get in. They've got at least, they got, what, 4 people with 2 fouls and 1 with 3. And so the Lady Wildcats have to really make sure that their free throws fall in. That's not 7th team foul on Campbell County just this quarter.
And the Lady Wildcats are doing a pretty good job at the line. Janaea Pippins, a 68% free throw shooter, scores. Oak Ridge by 15. She's got 3 in the ball game, gunning for the biggest lead. She missed it, but the rebound is to Zayana Stewart. Then she saves it, then steps out of bounds with it. There's going to be a foul called. Foul called against your Lady Cougars. Coach Kitts is going ballistic over there. The Oak Ridge fans happy about it. I'm surprised Coach Kitts hasn't been teed up. He's a great coach. He's a really Coach Taylor has the utmost respect for Coach Kitts and what he's done at Campbell County. We've had some wars with them in the last few years. Remember, just a few years ago, we played them almost back-to-back years. They beat us once in the regular season. We beat them, then we played them in the championship. Unfortunately, we were able to win. But they just do a great job up there. They love their basketball.
Yeah, I mean, you're much better with names than I am, but they had a post player that I think she played there for 10 years.
Madison Brady, as that free throw is good. Lady Wildcats by 16, their biggest lead. 9 points in the ball game now for Zayana. 42 seconds to play. Toss is good. Campbell County basketball. Lady Cougars trail 36-19. Oak Ridge's defense has been really good here in the third quarter. Lady Cougars with the basketball. Here's a long three. Brick. No good. Janaea Pippins, the freshman, has the board. Janaea in the rear court needs a guard. Gives it out to Zayana Stewart. Zayana down the floor. Zayana stops. Gives it out to Yana Porter. Lady Wildcat lead is 36-19. 20 seconds to play in the third quarter. Lady Wildcats, Jenna Johnson, dribbling, driving. Campbell County, oh, great play by the Cougars. And a good call by the official. It was definitely out on Oak Ridge. Good call by the official. That was a bang-bang play.
Yeah, it really was. He had a great vantage point. He definitely made the right call.
Here come the Lady Cougars down the floor. Oh, boy, Zay could have gotten that pass. Campbell County's going to shoot a three. Good. Three-point shot as the third quarter will come to a close. We have played 3 quarters of basketball at the District 3 championship ball game. The Lady Wildcats lead Campbell County 36-22. We'll be back to Central High School in 60 seconds. Eight more minutes from now, we will know who the District 3 champion is. On the girls' side of things, Lady Wildcats have a 14-point lead, but nothing has been easy in this ball game for the Lady Wildcats. They do lead it 36-22. Campbell County, 8th-ranked team in the state, very, very capable, can come back as they can shoot. They're talented as all get-outs. Lady Cougar basketball, bounce pass top of the circle. They'll drive in, shot, good. 12-point game. Here come the Lady Wildcats down the floor. They work the ball with Ayana Porter. Ayana works the ball to Zayana Stewart. Works the ball out to the top. Wildcats working a little time off the clock. 7:27 to play. They're going to come out to greet Zayana once again. Out to the top it goes. Zayana dribbles around a screen. Works the ball to Ayana Porter. Had a cutting Janaea Pippins. Lady Wildcats working time. They're going to in the zone as Ayana holds it, comes cross court to Janaea. Janaea goes in for the shot, no good, she's fouled. Man, I don't know. Might have been all ball there, Mark, as the Lady Wildcats go to the line.
That foul will go against number 32, Lacey Pemberton. That's her third, team first of the first quarter. As going to the line will be Lindsay Cleveland.
No, that's Janaea Pippins.
Yeah, Janaea Pippins, sorry.
And her first shot is good. 37-24, Lady Wildcats in the lead. 7:07 to play in the District 3 championship game. The boys will play tomorrow for the championship against Powell. The freshman hits both free throws. Oak Ridge back up by 14. 38-24, a near carry there by Campbell County. Lady Cougar basketball. Cougars almost a steal. They work the ball, good defense there. Eliana almost had a steal. They dribble out, they'll shoot a three. It's no good. Got to get the rebound. It's going to be pulled down. It's going to be a jump ball. The alternate possession arrow to the Lady Wildcats. 6 minutes, 49 seconds to play. It's Oak Ridge and Powell tomorrow for the boys championship. We'll hope you'll join us here. We can't let Powell have more fans than us, Mark.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shorter drive for Powell, David, but Wildcat Nation really needs to come out and support the boys.
Here comes Janaea Pippins with it to Zayana Stewart at the free throw line. Dribbles in. Right block, goes in for the shot. No good. Draws yet another foul, and Zayana comes crashing down hard. Luckily, Zayana is drawing those fouls, Mark, because she has been really, really good at the free throw line.
Yeah, I mean, every time, you know, it seems like every time right before she goes to the free throw line, she has to pick herself off the ground. She is such an aggressive player offensively. She has 10 points in the ball game, 8 of those from the free throw line.
14-point Lady Wildcat lead. Free throw is good. As a team, do that real quick because Lady Wildcats are really doing good work at the free throw line. Back to the line will go Zayana Stewart. 15-point Lady Wildcat lead. Toss is good. Lady Wildcats have 40 finally. They're up by 16. Down the floor will come Campbell County. This is the girls' district championship game. Lady Wildcats as a team trying to win their 31st as a program as a reach-in foul is going to be called against Oak Ridge.
Lady Wildcats 6 of 20, so 80% from the free throw line as a team.
I thought they'd gone there quite a bit. Campbell County is not, as the Lady Cougars will try to work the ball in, down 16. 5:22, I believe, to go. The ball's worked in. Campbell County's got it in front of the bench, got to guard her. They'll take threes. There's a pass intercepted by Jenna Johnson. Here comes Jenna, coast to coast, pulls up, shoots, good off the glass. Jenna Johnson, and the Lady Wildcats have their biggest lead, 18 points. 42-24. Oak Ridge's defense coming to bay here in the fourth quarter. Here come the Lady Cougars driving in. There's another kick ball out of bounds. Last touch by Oak Ridge.
Yeah, that ball went off the ankles of one of the Lady Wildcats. It's a good call by the referees.
5 minutes, 57 seconds. Hopefully we'll have player interviews as a timeout is asked for. We'll keep it right here. Mark, Lady Wildcats, we've been to a lot of district championship ball games. It doesn't matter what happened during the regular season because postseason you get nervous and the crowds are a little bit more intense. There's more on the line. And Campbell County was bound and determined. You said this earlier in the broadcast. They were bound and determined they were going to come out and play Oak Ridge the best they could play, and they have.
Yeah, and it's been consistent. I mean, there was only one time where I saw one of the Lady Cougars kind of hang her head, but I tell you what, their defense, as you said, David, very tenacious. And, you know, their offense, I mean, they battle for every rebound. Anytime the Lady Wildcats get the ball, I can't think of a single player that has been uncontested, either trying to shoot the ball or try to pass the ball.
Lady Wildcats on top, 42-24. This is the district championship game. We appreciate Dennis and Doris Johnson. They paid our TSSAA rights fee so that we could broadcast this ball game on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio, as Lady Wildcats, TJ Hibben doing camera work, and hopefully he'll get some of the defense here. And 42-24 the score. Campbell County basketball on the left block. They get a three off. Good! 3-point shot. Campbell County Here come the Wildcats down the floor. Lady Wildcats, Ayanna Porter, 42-27 Wildcats. Roger Mitchell wanted me to give a shout out to all our listeners here today. He's at the ball game. Oak Ridge basketball, Ayanna Porter fouled. Oh man, that is so bad. Justin Vitito, why don't you overturn that call? Offensive, that was terrible by the young official. That was terrible. Ayanna got hit. That was bad.
Yeah, that was bad. I agree with you on that one. That was really bad.
Campbell County with a chance here on the bad official's call. Lady Wildcats in the lead, 42-27. Cougar basketball. Janaea Pippin's working hard defensively. Campbell County sets it up. We're down to 5:25 to play, and eternity left in the ball game. Campbell County drives in. Oh, another reach-in foul. Ayanna Porter picks up the foul. What number foul? I
Should
can't.
be her third. I mean, I think she just got her second.
I was talking about team fouls. Was that the third team foul? Second team foul against Oak Ridge. Campbell County basketball. They work it in. Lady Wildcats in the lead, 42-27. Lady Cougar basketball. They'll drive to the pole, missed the shot. Rebound Oak Ridge. Ayanna, the smallest player on the floor, comes out of there with it. Ayanna Porter dribbling in, she's fouled. Or what will he call? The official who made the horrendous call on Ayanna a moment ago does call a foul against Campbell County.
Yeah, Lacey Pemberton picks up her fourth, so Campbell County's got two individuals with four fouls each. That's Bella Lester and Lacey Pemberton.
Lady Wildcat basketball. Ayanna got hammered, nothing. Ayanna drives, kicks the ball to the left side of Lindsay Cleveland. Lindsay cannot penetrate all the way in. Now it comes back along the baseline. Goes in for the shot. What a play! Lindsay Cleveland! She took it strong. She took it down the baseline. And the Lady Wildcats, what a great play by Lindsay. Three-pointer, clang off the iron, no good. Rebound is Ayanna Stewart, and they say she's tied up. Jump ball, it'll be Campbell County basketball. Great play by Lindsay.
It really was. She got fouled too. I mean, she got hacked. I mean, that was an opportunity for a three-point play, honestly, David.
44-27, the Lady Wildcats in the lead. 4:42 to play. Lady Cougar basketball. They'll drive inside, and then a blocking foul is going to be called against Janaea Pippins. That'll be the third team foul against Oak Ridge. We'll have player interviews after the ball game. We'll have Coach Paige Taylor. We'll have the all-tournament team. Mark can't wait to write all those down. 4 minutes, 38 seconds to play in the ball game. Ethan Eubanks doing our scoreboard work right now. Campbell County wanted to muscle one up there. They do, high above the backboard. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Good defense there. Oak Ridge's Lindsay Cleveland.
Yeah, just not giving an inch down there, David. Bella Lester really tried to push her out of the way, but she would not budge and force her to take a bad shot.
44-27 the score. District 3 championship on the line. Lady Wildcats in the lead. Ayanna Porter picks up her dribble. Trapped, and Coach Taylor calls a timeout. We haven't taken one in a while. Let's take it. 44-27 Lady Wildcats. 4 minutes, 22 seconds away from a district championship. And we'll be back to Central High School following this 60-second timeout. Ayanna Porter shoots up there, no good. Rebound Campbell County. Sorry we came back from the break just a little late. A lot of basketball to be played here. Oak Ridge on top, 44-27. Campbell County basketball. They'll dribble in, unable to shoot. Good defense, Lindsay Cleveland. And I'm not sure, I guess she stepped out of bounds with the basketball. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball coming down the floor. We think Bearden won their ball game today. We got a score from over there, 41-32, but our source didn't actually tell us who won, but we think Bearden did. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball, 3:57 to play. The winner of this game plays William Blunt, though. Ayanna Porter has the ball ripped out of her hands. Campbell County throws the ball away. Janaea Pippins is then fouled. You know, I kind of feel a little bit for the Campbell County fans. We have gotten a lot of calls. I mean, we've gotten a lot of calls in this game. Yeah, I guess. I mean, they came up and talked to us, or actually said something to me, and I said something back. Janaea Pippins will go to the free throw line. Lady Wildcats trying to beat Campbell County for their, it'll be, if they win, Lady Wildcats will be their 9th consecutive District 3 championship. Coach Taylor has won every tournament she's ever coached in, Mark, and that'll equal the longest winning streak. Not exactly sure what has just. They're going to say it's only the 4th team foul, so it'll be Oak Ridge basketball. That's what it is. 44-27 the score. Lady Wildcats in the lead. It was Bearden 41, Farragut 32. Thank you, Ronnie Scott. As the Wildcats bring the ball down the floor, Ayanna Porter, left side Lindsay Cleveland. Lady Wildcats can work some time here. Wildcats have got it spread out against the Campbell County zone. Wildcats have only lost one district championship to Campbell County. That was in 1991. Justin, what are you going to call? Foul called against Campbell County. Cougar fans wanted other one, but you know there's a lot of contact, and Zayana Stewart's going to go to the free throw line. The Lady Wildcats have beaten Campbell County for the district championship in 1984, 1987, 1989, 1998, 2003, 2010, 2016, 2018, 2019. It sounds like maybe that I'm picking on Campbell County. No, they have been in the championship game that many times, and that's a credit to them. But the Lady Wildcats, fortunately, if you're an Oak Ridge fan, have had the better end of it. They lead here 45-27. Lady Wildcats up 18. Campbell County, and Mark and I were talking during the break, Campbell County is going to be a tough out in the region tournament.
They really are, David. I mean, you know, not only the way their players play, but their fans as well.
There's an air ball shot, rebounded by Jenna Johnson. Here comes Ayanna down the floor to Zayana. Zayana's going to dribble in. Left block shot, no good. She's fouled, and Zayana's going back to the line. Look at those Campbell County fans are happy that Zayana's getting knocked around. I mean, look at that lady over there. She's happy about the physical violence taking place on the floor.
She might be happy that Sailor Hutchinson just fouled out of the game, David. We don't know.
No, I think she's happy when Zayana gets hurt. As she'll go to the free throw line. 3:10 to play. Lady Wildcats in the lead, 45-27. Coach Jill Pruden watching the broadcast tonight, former head coach. Lady Wildcats will be at home 7 o'clock on Friday. Tomorrow, 7:30, the boys will take on Powell in the boys championship game. We'll have the broadcast as well on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, and our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. Biggest lead of the night, Mark, 20 points. It's been a dominant second half, as it normally is for the Lady Wildcats. Here's a long three, no good. Rebound, Janaea Pippins. Big battle for it, loose on the floor. Oak Ridge has it. See, ball rolling all over the place. Get up, save, don't get upset. We have had Lindsay Cleveland against Campbell County last year, had a little bit of an issue. And if I were Coach Taylor, I might pull Lindsay out of the ballgame right now.
I think I'd make a quick substitution right here.
Yeah, she's not making that move. I would have pulled Lindsay out because last year that was the game.
And they know that.
Yeah. Here comes Campbell County, and they're physically going after Lindsay too. Campbell County basketball. Good defense, of course, by Lindsay. Campbell County dribbles left. They've got a three. Nope, she's going to drive in. And what's the call? Going to be a timeout asked for by Coach Kitts. Nope, it's going to be a foul against Lindsay. If I were Coach Taylor, I would pull Lindsay out just to calm her down, because Lindsay told me on our interview with her that she one of the things she had to work on is her temper, basically. And she's done a pretty good job tonight. She could have very easily lost it a few minutes ago.
No, I mean, give her a lot of credit because she definitely kept her composure during that scrum on the floor, David. Whereas last year, as you said, I mean, she got kicked out of the game, got technical, and had to sit out the next game.
1 of 2 free throws made, but Campbell County has a 3, top of the key. Good. 3-point shot for number 10, Bella Lester, and Coach Kitts calls a timeout. It's probably a little bit too late. It's a 17-point lead for the Lady Wildcats, 47-31. It's a 16-point lead, 2:32 to play. Mark, tomorrow the Oak Ridge boys will be in action against the Powell Panthers. Oak Ridge just totally took it to the Central Bobcats the other night, winning by over 40. But of course, the Lady Wildcats had a 40-point win over Halls. Anything can happen in a championship game. Powell's really good. Powell has won 20-plus ball games. The Wildcats will have to be at their best tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking, David, I mean, I think historically, if you look at our district, the Lady Wildcats, as you said, I mean, they played the Lady Cougars many, many times in the district championship. And if you think about it on the boys' side, I would think Powell is the biggest rival for the boys.
Yeah, we played them a lot, not only in the district, but in the region tournament as well. So we don't have to deal with Coach Mike Ogan anymore, but Coach Barnes is a really good coach. We'll have the all-tournament team. We'll have the presentation of the district trophies. We'll have Coach Taylor. We'll also have Ben George, our sideline reporter. His mic didn't work when we tried to get Coach Wright earlier. Hopefully it'll work before. He doesn't. First time we've allowed him to do something like that. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault. The mic, well, it might have been how he had the mic on. I don't know. But I'm not going to blame him as Oak Ridge prepares to work the ball in. Then it comes to Zayana Stewart. She's going to bring the ball down the floor, works out of a trap, blocking foul called. And Campbell County fans don't like Zayana. 5 fouls on that young lady. And that's going to send Zay back to the free throw line where she has made a living tonight for the Lady Wildcats.
Yeah, so I mean, you're just going to watch. They got a number of players with a lot of fouls. So you're just going to watch the dominoes fall, and that's not the way you want to see the game finished, David.
Hopefully, my camera guy TJ Hibben remains my cameraman for now. As Oak Ridge goes to the free throw line, it'll be Zayana Stewart. How many does Zay have?
She has 15. 13 of those from the free throw line.
She missed that one. 2:29 to play. Cougar faithful trying to get something good to happen. Free throw is missed, rebound out of bounds. No, Campbell County saves it, then lost it. Lindsey Cleveland steals it, then she lost it. Here come the Lady Cougars. 2:21 to play. They can cut the lead. Oak Ridge on top, 47-31. 16-point advantage, 2:15 to play in the District 3 championship game. Lady Cougars with the basketball. Driving with it, number 14. Kicks it off for a 3. Nope, she didn't take the shot. They're taking a lot of time. 2 minutes to play in the ball game. 31-17 the score. Campbell County basketball. With the basketball will come the Lady Cougars. Out to the top. They're taking forever, Mark. They're down right now 16 points. They haven't taken a shot, and they've had the ball over a minute now. Campbell County ball. Dribbling in number 14. Right back to the goal. Oh, Ayana steals it. Very non-aggressive play. Ayana to the hole, layup, good. Ayana Porter scores, and the Lady Wildcat lead is back to 17. 49-31, a minute 28 to play. Here comes another near steal by Ayana. Ball's picked up by Campbell County. Lady Cougar basketball. They've got a 3, blocked. Blocked by Ayana Porter. Taken on the floor by Zayana Stewart. 49-31, Lady Wildcats headed for yet another District 3 championship. It'll be their 31st in the full court era. Coach Kitts has said, let's call off the dogs a little bit. Now he brings them up once again. Here comes Zayana Stewart, coast to coast. Goes up for the shot, blocked. Taken away by Campbell County. Lady Cougar basketball. For a moment, Lindsey Cleveland picked her pocket. Here comes Oak Ridge back the other way. Under a minute to play. Both teams will be hosting region ball games on Friday. The Oak Ridge fans sensing victory. Campbell County still playing, but Oak Ridge is going to dribble out. We're down to 37 seconds to play. Zayana Stewart and Lady Wildcats dribbling in. Zayana dribbles past her defense, gives it over to Lindsay Cleveland. We're down to 24 seconds to play. Oak Ridge in the lead. They're going to win. Oak Ridge headed for the district championship. Lindsay Cleveland to Zayana Stewart. Under 20 seconds to play. Oak Ridge, we're down to 10. Jenna Johnson, she's not going to take a shot. She could have if she wanted to. The game is coming to a close. The Lady Wildcats are the 2023-24 District 3 tournament champions. They win for the 9th consecutive year this tournament championship as the Lady Wildcats win it by a final score of 49-31. Mark, Campbell County was really good tonight, but just not quite enough.
Yeah, what a game, David. I mean, it just really did not seem to me like an 18-point victory because Campbell County just played so hard and so aggressive, and their defense, as we said, David, was just so tenacious all night. I mean, from the original tip of the ball game, their defense and their energy did not take a dip at any point. I mean, I truly thought that there's no way their energy could last all 4 quarters, but they did.
Lady Wildcats win it. They've already taken the score off the scoreboard. And as the Lady Wildcats, I'm hoping my camera guys will get in position because they're going to do the presentation in the middle of the floor as Oak Ridge does win. Hopefully Ben, what? Yes. Now, we're going to have the presentation. I hesitate to take a break. I see the plaque's already up.
Final score tonight, 18-point victory, David, 49-31.
49-31. Thanks a lot, Mark. Like I said, I hesitate to take a break here because we're waiting for the presentation of the all-tournament team, the most valuable player, all of that. All I do know is the Lady Wildcats have won this ball game. They are the district champs. They will host the William Blount Lady Governors at the Wildcat Arena. Let's see if we can go down to the floor here with the presentation. Campbell County is going to get their runner-up plaque from the athletic director here at Central, Mr. Sharp. They go out to accept their plaque. That's the Lady Cougars. They'll pose for pictures as well. My camera guy needs to be filming everything as well. And I think he might be. I hope he is. Yes, he just needs to keep it rolling. Ethan, if you'll tell him. Yeah. Now we're about to have the plaque of the Lady Wildcats out there. Now we're about to have the Lady Wildcats, their presentation of their big district championship plaque, and that big bracket. Lady Wildcat fans on their feet as they come out to accept the district championship. Hopefully, we'll get some good shots here from Shauna Hayes doing camera work, Ethan Eubanks, TJ Hibben, as we got Griffin Cox down there as well. Mike Sheehan's here, Nick Suttles, Mark Hayes, Brian Bennett back at the station. Lady Wildcats are the District 3 champions for the 9th consecutive year. They'll play William Blount, 7 o'clock. William Blount, 7 o'clock Friday night. That'll be the number 1 team against the number 4 team. That is a region game. It is an elimination ball game that'll be played at the Wildcat Arena. Once again, long pause as the pictures are being made. They have their backs to us. Unfortunately, they set us over here. We've always been on the other side, Mark, for years and years and years. And that's the Oak Ridge fans here. They accept their 9th consecutive district championship. They've got that big bracket. What are they going to do with that? You want it in your house? You can put it with our big TV.
Yeah, I've got a stand I can put it on, I can tell you that.
Now we're about to have the presentation of the all-tournament team. Mark, you need to write this down as we wait for it. You know, it could be either. You know, I don't know who the MVP is going to be. Here in a second, we'll have player interviews down on the floor. As there's a little delay here from Central High School. Avery Brewer of Central High School. From Powell High School.
Izzy
Potts. She's here, actually. Lady Panther. They went out in the first round. That's very rare. It was kind of shocking, actually, that Powell went out in the first round. It got really quiet in here as they announced the all-tournament team. And Megan Billeter of Halls High School, she's here. I can't believe they're not all out there getting one big picture. They're supposed to stay out there. But am I the only one who knows how this works?
They're not listening to you, David.
I
I'm
know
sorry.
it. I know it. She's supposed to stay out there for the picture. And we've yet to have a Lady Wildcat from Halls High School. Olivia Culp, I believe her name was. I think it was Culp, C-U-L-P. I'm trying to remember correctly. Now they go. Good job. Now they're all coming back out there. They did listen to me, Mark.
Well, it took a while, David.
Yeah.
Nothing new there.
I've only seen about 50 of these. So I mean, it's from Carnes High School. Riley Roberts. They finished 4th place as they lost to Halls today, one of the Roberts twins. We've yet to have any Lady Wildcats. They had a lot from the teams that lost in the first round. From Carnes High School, Reese Roberts, her twin sister. Congratulations to all these young ladies who seem to be all here as the Lady Wildcats have won the championship. Next up, from Campbell County High, Bella Lester. Nice round of applause from the Lady Cougar faithful here as they're out to accept their plaque. From Campbell County High School, Lacey Pemberton. Jaden Kitts from Campbell County. No Lady Wildcats as of yet, even though Lady Wildcats are the district champions. Waiting for the next selection. That Lady Cougar is getting her own picture made now. Let's see. Also all tournament selection from Oak Ridge High School. Lindsay Cleveland, all tournament. Congratulations, Lindsay Cleveland, to the all tournament team. Congratulations. It's her defense. They finally recognize good defense. Next up, let's see. For the Lady Wildcats from Oak Ridge, Zayana Stewart. Zayana out to accept her plaque. Next up for the Lady Wildcats, let's see. From Oak Ridge High School, Ayana Porter. Jenna Johnson's going to be your MVP.
And she should be.
Yeah. And now, see if you can pick up the announcement here.
From Oak Ridge, your tournament MVP, Jenna Johnson.
Jenna Johnson is the most valuable player of the District 3 basketball tournament. Congratulations to Jenna and all the rest of the Lady Wildcats. And as you said, she's very well deserving. Jenna, not only does she score, she plays great defense, she rebounds. All 4 of those Lady Wildcats deserved it. A great, great way for the Lady Wildcats to win this championship, as that big picture of the entire group here. Lady Wildcats win the ball game. And we're going to go down to the floor here in a second.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want me to write those down?
Just, he's being smart, Alecky. You know, for years and years, I have to tell him every single year to write down the all-tournament team. We've only been doing this for 40 years, so you know, as the now let's see if Ben George. Hopefully his mic will work this time. We'll go down to the floor, and he's got to be.
Is he on?
What's that?
What input is he on?
It's his mic. His mic's up. It's just it was the microphone. Ben's got to be aggressive, and let's see. Let's go down to Ben, maybe with our MVP. We'll see. Let's see. Still a conversation taking place, and let's go down to Ben George, I think, and let's go to her down on the floor. Take it away, Ben.
Thanks, David. Here with tournament MVP Jenna Johnson. And Jenna, you played stellar this tournament. You coming back from an injury and then coming here winning the tournament MVP. Just talk about how physical you've been playing this tournament. Just talk about your drive.
Well, really, it comes from all the coaches. I would say they have a lot of say in it, and they keep me going. They're the ones that keep me pushing and having the physical toughness.
And then just talking about, again, coming back from that injury, talk about what has driven you the most to get back to this point.
Just to show everybody that just because you do suffer from a major injury does not mean that it's just the end of it. Like, you will always come back from it.
And last question, as we get ready to go into the region tournament, just talk about, again, how this team will be able to win state.
Oh, easy win state. We just got to keep sharing the ball and keep moving it and keep working together and just work as a team, and we'll be able to win state and keep doing that.
Awesome. Thanks, Jenna. Here with tournament MVP Jenna Johnson.
Okay, that's about it. Let's get Coach Paige Taylor here. I know these mics work. Coach, first off, congratulations on the win. Another district championship, and it was a hard-fought game.
It was.
I mean, typical Campbell County team. They came out physical. They trapped you. They were all over you. And I think their game plan, really smart, I think, just kind of try to intimidate our girls.
Absolutely, and we knew, I mean, Jason, I've always said he does a great job. He made adjustments after the first time we played him, and we knew he would make adjustments coming into this game. And we knew, we talked about it, the way that they stay with us, the way that they compete is from a physical aspect, like the pressure and being physical with us. And, they really tried to pressure and trap, like you said, traps, and they extended that zone out. And, but I feel, our goal was to keep them to 10 points or less each quarter as far as scoring. That was really an extended goal, but, we said no more than 40 points, and we win the basketball game, and they, I think they had 31. So
I can't say anything bad about the way Campbell County played.
They played really well.
Yeah, and like I told Mark, they're going to be a tough out for somebody in the region tournament.
Yeah. And I told Jason that before the game. I said, regardless of this outcome, I feel like both of us, have a chance to compete over there. And, like I said, they played really hard. They played really well. They gave us, all we could take.
Well, let's talk about your team here. I thought early on, it's typical. I don't care how old these players are. They've played in some big games. You're going to be nervous in a championship game. And Campbell County's crowd was intimidating, as they always are.
Right.
They were loud, and I think it rattled your girls in the first quarter.
Yeah, possibly some nerves. I feel like the way they extended their defense too.
Oh well, yeah. Let's count the defense was good too. So.
Yeah, I mean, they extended that out, but I feel like overall, I don't feel like we turned the ball over probably more than I wanted to. But in my head, I'm probably wrong because I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch film. I feel like we handled it fairly well. In a situation like this, I mean, because you are playing in a I'm not going to say hostile, that's not the right word, but just loud,
it was on that end of the floor.
Right. In that environment, and to be able to still hold your ground, and we broke away there in that second quarter just a little bit when we were going on those runs. Jenna was leading us in that run there, and just little snippets of us breaking away here and there where we were able to separate ourselves and then maintain that. I mean, and again, I think it goes back to our defense. Getting stops.
Coach, I never thought we were going to lose the ball game, but I was a little uneasy a little bit, just to be honest with you, because Yeah, that's a good team.
Yeah.
That's a really good basketball
Well,
team.
and knowing, I mean, they're not going to quit. That's a team that's not going to quit, you
Right.
know, and they didn't quit. You go back to the game at Campbell County when we're up, well, I don't even know, 20 something. They come back and we end up winning by 13 because they came back. We knew they were going to quit. But we, again, I think, you know, we separated ourselves and I do feel like they struggled to score, you know, against their defense was really, really good, and they held us. You know, that's probably one of the lowest scoring games we've had in a while for us. I'd have to look on paper, but I think our defense was what it needed to be.
Speaking of defense, and very seldom in these tournaments when they pick all tournament teams do they recognize defense.
Yeah.
When Lindsey Cleveland's name was
Yeah.
announced there as on the all tournament team, that is them recognizing defense.
Absolutely, you know, and that's one thing. Like that game, we don't win games without setting the tone on defense. And Lindsay is the person that sets our tone on defense every single day, whether it's in practice or in a game. It all starts with Lindsay, and you know, super excited that people, I mean, you know, understand that, see that, and appreciate that.
You know, one thing I was a little concerned there because they were going after her down there, and I just had flashbacks to last
Yeah.
year, Coach. I had some flashbacks, but she handled her composure really well.
She did, and I have a feeling, I think it may have been the same girl I had flashbacks to. So, you know, I just looked, I'm like, Lindsay, she's like, I'm good. You know, she handled that.
Yeah,
much,
I kind of
much
thought maybe you might pull
better.
her out,
Yeah.
but I guess you trusted her. 'Cause
She told me, you know, I mean, maybe I'm crazy, but I trust her. She told me she was good, and we went with it.
So Jenna was the most valuable player. Zayana made the all-tournament team along with Lindsay and Ayana. And they all very deserving. What's your
Yeah.
thought about all-tournament teams?
You know, it's hard. It's hard because, you know, especially with our team, when you're talking about picking all tournament, on any given night, somebody's going to have an off night and somebody's going to play really, really well. You know, and then the next night, that person that played really, really well may have an off night. It's always going to, you know, it's never, which is a really good thing. You never know where it's going to come from.
Right.
And so those types of situations, though, honestly, I mean, they can split a team. You know, it can create jealousy and all of that. But I also, on the flip side of that, I think, you know, effort and work gets rewarded.
I agree.
And you know, it's like a referee makes a call. If you don't agree with it, you know, you just gotta play through it. If you don't like, if you didn't get an award, then guess what? You go work harder. And, you know, that's just my thought process.
We haven't. Mark hadn't done the stats yet, but I think one of the keys to your win was your free throw shooting.
Oh, yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
you really did a good job at the line, especially Zay.
We did, you know, and there were times, though, like in my head, I'm like, we make one, we miss one. But we were pretty consistent, especially in the third when we got them with five. You know, when we got in the double bonus in the third quarter pretty early.
Yeah.
You know, that was where, I mean, if you look at Zay's points, I mean, they were all from almost, you know, all but maybe 5 or 6 from the free throw line.
Right. You hit 19 free throws during the
Yeah.
course of the game. I had a conversation with the officials beforehand
Yeah.
and told them that, well, they actually told me, are you going to be mean to us tonight? And I said something, I just want to tell you the story. I said something to the effect of, no, I'm going to be nice to you tonight. And he said, Benito said, what has changed since the last game? Which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
But, Coach, you got William Blunt coming into our place. William Blunt just got ripped apart by a
Yeah.
Maryville team we saw early in the year. They were missing one of their key players in
Right.
that particular game. But you got William Blunt coming in off of 2 losses,
Yeah.
coming to our place Friday night at 7 o'clock. I don't know much about William Blunt, but tonight they didn't show up in their ball game.
You know, I've watched a little bit of film on them just in scouting different teams and have film on them. But, you know, obviously anybody that you get at this point, you got to be ready to go. And I know William Blunt upset a good Hardin Valley. Oh, I say upset just based on seeds alone.
Right.
That, you know, they were the lower seed, and they beat a really good Hardin Valley basketball team. You know, and Maryville, like you said, Maryville's a good basketball team. We did beat them early on, but you know, they were missing their point guard. But you know, on the flip side of that, we didn't have Zay or Lindsay, and it was Ayana's second basketball game back.
Right.
So
right.
you know, but you know, William Blunt, I know they're going to be well coached. They're going to play hard. You know, we've just got to be. You know, we got to take it one game at a time, and like we told the girls, like from here on out, it's 100% from everybody.
You'll have William Blunt and Farragut and I believe Halls on your side of the bracket. And,
Yeah.
You know, it's it's going to be tough either way. You got to be good
Right.
every night.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, and you know, you avoid playing Bearden at Bearden until, and I'm not saying avoid Bearden. I'm just saying the home team, they're hosting.
Right.
You avoid that but until you could possibly get to the championship, which is a good thing. That's by winning this. But you know, you can't overlook William Blunt, and if we beat William Blunt, we cannot overlook Farragut. Farragut's, I've seen film on them too. You know, they're 5 guards. They can shoot the basketball really well. They're smart. They're aggressive. Jason does a great job over there too. So, you know, first up is William Blunt for us, and we got to take 3 days to scout and physically respond from this game right here and recover,
Which was very physical.
and mentally come back from it and refocus. Now it's the next step of the region tournament.
Coach, just your final comments about tonight's win.
Just a gutsy effort, I think, by my girls. You know, you know, I told them at halftime, you know, I'm not saying it's not junk defense, but you know, they're coming, they're trapping, like, you know, it's kind of unorthodox stuff all that's happening. It's no way to really you know, just know what they're going to do next because they're coming from all over trapping. And I'm like, the only way you beat junk defense like that is get a stop and go score in transition and don't let them get set up in that. And I, you know, we did turn them over some, but we attacked them. Every time we attacked them, I feel like, you know, there was contact, you know, and they, you know, fouls were called and it put us on the free throw line. But really proud of our girls. You know, it takes a lot, you know, to continue, you know, to come in to beat a team 3 times in a row, knowing what's on the line. And, you know, we came in, did it, and now it's win and move on.
Coach, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Paige Taylor, head coach of the Lady Wildcats, wins her 9th consecutive district tournament championship. Let's bring Mark in here with the final stats.
Thank you very much, David. As you said, Lady Wildcats victorious by a final score of 49-31. Leading scorer for the Lady Wildcats was the MVP, Jenna Johnson. She finished with 16 points. She was 6 of 9 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Right behind her was Zayana Stewart with 15, 13 of those coming from the free throw line, where she was 13 of 18. She was 1 of 3 from the field. Ayanna Porter, also all-tournament team. She had 9 points, 4 of 10 from the field. Lindsay Cleveland had 2 points for Lady Wildcats, also on the all-tournament team. She was 1 of 3 from the field. Janaea Pippins, she had 5 points for Lady Wildcats, 1 of 1 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Rounding out the scoring for Lady Wildcats was Ulisha Mitchell. She finished with 2 points. She was 1 of 5 from the field. As a team, Lady Wildcats were 14 of 31 from the field. They were 12 of 21 in twos, 2 of 10 in threes, and 19 of 26 from the free throw line. Very impressive night for the Lady Wildcats from the charity stripe. Lead scorer for the Lady Cougars, they had 2 individuals with 9 points. Jaden Kitts, she had 9 points. She was 4 of 4 from the field. Also with 9 points was Bella Lester. She fouled out with 2:29 remaining in the ball game. She was 2 of 10 from the field, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Carly Kitts finished the game with 8 points. She was 3 of 9 from the field. And Lacey Pemberton finished with 3 points. She was 1 of 10 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. As a team, the Lady Cougars were 10 of 40 from the field. They were 6 of 24 in twos, 4 of 16 in threes, and 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Lady Wildcats led basically the entire game. They led at the end of the first quarter, 13-8. Then they outscored the Lady Cougars 11-6 in the second quarter, take a 24-14 lead at halftime. Coming out of the half, the Lady Wildcats again outscoring the Lady Cougars, this time 12-8 in the third quarter to take a 36-22 lead into the fourth quarter. And in the fourth quarter, Lady Wildcats again opened up the score on the Lady Cougars, outscoring them 13-9 for a final score. Lady Wildcats victorious tonight, 49-31. David?
Thanks a lot there, Mark. Tomorrow, the Wildcats will take on the Powell Panthers. That'll be the boys' District 3 championship game. We had some little issues here with our microphones here. That happens in district championship games. We all get excited, but a big game tomorrow. Oak Ridge and Powell. I think I personally thought it'd be Oak Ridge and Carnes, but Powell's good. They haven't won 22 ball games. You know, they're 22-6. I think that's their record. It should be a good one, and it won't be a blowout for sure. Just like we saw tonight, you get to this level, and just the fans and everything, it's not going to be a blowout. I wouldn't expect that tomorrow.
No, I mean, I expect the exact same type of atmosphere tomorrow night. A very feisty game, both on the floor and in the stands.
Well, it's good to see ladies in the house here. So I guess Central is a place, a safe haven for Lady Stewart. She's in the house here. She waved at me earlier. She's here. Let's close it out here. We appreciate Mark and Shauna Hayes for joining us here. Ben George, Nick Settles, Mike Sheehan. We had TJ Hibben along with Ethan Eubanks and Brian Bennett back at the station. Our next broadcast of Oak Ridge High School basketball will be the boys district championship as they go for the title tomorrow against the Pal Panthers. For everybody I mentioned before, Lady Wildcats are the District 3 champions. So long, everybody.